Alright, so new festival HEL. Let's summon. Get her pulled to the showcase. I only have 600 right now. I'm trying to see if I can pull her and then buy her cosmetic with the rest of the gems, but before we pull, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Omni Heroes. Omni Heroes is a heroic fantasy casual strategy RPG with high ratings and recommendations from both Google Play and App Store. In Omni Heroes, you the player can match hundreds of team comps by summoning 4 legendary heroes to rescue the captive Valkyries and fight against evil demons. A great thing about Omni Heroes is that you can play casually with relaxed gameplay if you just want to chill, but also go pretty in depth with its strategy system and challenging aspects. It's a game where no one team dominates the entire catalog of content, and you must cleverly mix and match your heroes. With 17 unique synergies and over 100 possible team comps, if you want to conquer its wide range of challenges. But don't worry if you just want to play it casually while you have work or school homework to do, because the auto battle feature will let your team jump into the battle for you, and you can just claim the rewards they earn for you. There are just so many visually appealing heroes to collect, not to mention the 7 Valkyries, of which Bastet, the mythic Valkyrie, is my favorite for obvious reasons. So don't waste any more time not playing Omni Heroes. Download it now with the link in my description, and you'll be able to claim up to 777 pulls and a minimum of 5 legendary heroes. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this done quick. I wanna do only one rotation because, I'll be honest, I don't see a reason to get dupes for her. You want to go second with this character. Let's start there, right? So you don't need... Oh, early. Second multi. I'll take it. You don't need dupes for her for CC, right? So, because you want to go second with her. You definitely want to go second. And then, on top of that, I think that her ultimate kind of sucks. Like, the ability from the ult is kind of like an extra passive where you get more revives, right? But I'm going to explain when we get to the showcase, right? What she does and everything like that. I just don't think the extra revives are going to be that practical, right? Or if there might be a few situations, like very specific situations, where it will end up being practical. But those are so far in between that I'd rather not spend money to have those minimal situations happen. You know what I mean? So, I am not that enthralled with the idea of going for a 6/6 for this character. First, I don't care about the character. And then second, I just don't think... I'm not too enamored with the dupes. With what you get for the dupes, if that makes any sense. But I'm really happy with that early copy because, again, I'm going to have to buy more gems to get the pity. Man, I should have stopped pulling there. Whatever. I'm gonna get you extra gems for the pity. So I'm gonna get you buy her costume as well while I'm there. Because you still can't buy stuff on the PC version. It's an issue that only a small percentage of the player base actually has. Which is probably why they don't care to fix it, but kind of annoying. It's mildly inconvenient. Alright. I mean, other than her, there's no one in this... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there's no one in this band I actually care about, but that's not true because Green Freya is not 6/6. I did not go... I don't go for 6/6s anymore, unless it's a festival unit. And even this new character, which is a festival, I'm not going for a 6/6 as well, so that goes to show you, right? Trying to see if I, spot a good animation before skipping, but not looking like that at all. One more copy would be nice. If I can 3/6 her, because actually the threshold for the extra revive on her ult, I believe is 4/6. But whatever, 3/6. If I do pop some ults for her, the extra damage might be nice. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting her before this 600 pity here, so whatever. I'm more than okay with 2/6 as well. I'm just glad I pulled one. I'm just glad I pulled one, to be honest. Alright, I'll be right back. Need to go on my phone to get the rest of the gems. Alright, got the gems. Let's finish up the rotation and get the showcase on the road. It'd be nice to get an extra one. But then again, like I've already mentioned, I'm not too pressed about getting her max duper. Oh, I'm glad I'm pulling these green Freyas though. I mean, to be honest, am I ever gonna use green Freya again? Highly unlikely. The reason why I say that is because the only team PvP wise she's good for is unknown, Ragnarok, right? And I believe she's the one that's being replaced by this new festival. And then when it comes to PvE, I guess she is good for Snake, but I feel like I'd rather use Red Freya. Ooh, nice! Cool, cool, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. We got one extra. Maybe that's pushing it. Maybe one extra would be pushing it. I would take it though. That would be nice. Just for multis. I saw the Asker animation and I was like, I hope I actually get one. 3-6 rotation. When was the last time I actually got this lucky on the festival? Because I'm pretty sure Demon King... No, Demon King was pretty good. I think Demon King was pretty good. As I remember. Last banner that I count is Aaron and Levi, right? And that I got very, very good. I got like two Aarons in one multi and 2 Levi's in another multi. That was pretty crazy. Oh, wrong thing. That was pretty crazy. Alright, let's get her done real quick. Let's go unlock her passive while we talk about what she does. And discuss why I think... I mean, she is very good. Don't get me wrong. She is gonna be a meta character. And it's gonna be depending on, you know, what you have and what you want. So you know someone in the future to see what you're gonna be... If you should be pulling for her or not. So, her passive, right, is actually pretty crazy. It's her single target animation. Let's get a level 2 AoE. When she uses a card, you know, let's say the AoE here. For each enemy she hits, that enemy is gonna get this debuff called, what's it, Origin of Pain, right? Can't see it now because she doesn't have the passive because we're unlocking it right now, right? Which, you know, it's like an ignite mixed with a corrosion. The real like thing is when the enemies attack you, for every Ragnarok or unknown that they hit, so let's say they do like an AoE attack, they get 1 stack per hit. So if they do an AoE, they get 3 stacks of corrosion of 10% of current HP. So if they do 1 AoE, let only do 2 AoEs or something, I don't know, they do like an AoE in a single target, I don't know. It's so much corrosion. It's an unbelievable amount of corrosion that this unit is putting on the enemies. And I think, you know, that's her big thing. And it's why I need to play the story, I guess, and I don't know who these characters are. That's why I'm thinking she's gonna be pretty crazy. And the fact that you can run her with Tyr and with Nanashi is like that. She's already been set up to be a winner pre-release because she's an unknown unit. Right? Being an unknown character gives her such an advantage over other units just by existing, right? And then she's dark. But should you be summoning for her? I guess we'll be talking about it as we showcase. Alright, let's go in. I already played a match and I forgot to record where I demolished his Demon King team. We're going in with these boys. And... oh, I didn't show her stats actually, sorry. Didn't show her stats. So, pretty... I mean, normal. Nothing amazing. I'll tell you, like, the stats are good. They're nothing amazing though. But the thing is that through her passive, which I'll be talking about as we go, she gets more all stats. So for each debuff on the enemy, the Origin of Pain debuff, she gets 3% all stats, up to 24. So just by doing 1 AoE, right? You get 9% all stats. So, and if the enemy attacks with an AoE, you get like an extra 9. So, it's not like it's hard getting there. I think this is the same guy I just faced that I forgot to record. Might be. No, this is an AI. I faced a real player. So, let me check something. Do you also... Is it just her that applies? Okay, so that's the debuff. Not very good damage, but again, I think that her main thing really is... For one, her single target is her main damage dealer. And for two, I think the main thing is the corrosion. So, Demon King is probably going to AoE us here. And we're going to see the corrosion in action. It's pretty crazy. Also, for every specific ally on the field, so that being Ragnarok or Unknown, she gets 7% attack. So, at all times, she's also getting an extra 21% attack. I need to check how much attack she has right now. Oh, he cleansed a debuff. No AoE was used, so not much crazy corrosion, sorry. 21,000 attack. Let's compare that to like tier. 16,000. 18,000. It's AoE. This will finish him off. Oh no, because if I kill, he's just gonna revive with Melascula, but that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, he died there. Yeah, when you look at like, okay, her AoE doesn't do the most damage, but you gotta remember, oh yeah, Tyr is also in this team. Tyr and Freyr are also part of the team. Oh, it displays now what grace they have. Very useful. Very, very useful. I'm just gonna go in with the same. I wanna go second though. Imagine if she had, and I know just by saying this is like, bro, but imagine if she had Infect on her AoE. Her single target, which I just mentioned, is like her main damage dealer, as you can even see here. For each of those debuffs the enemy has, the Origin of Pain debuffs, what the hell is this? She gets 12% attack related stats. So if you just do one AoE, that's assuming you go first, because I really want to go second, so that this happens, right? So the enemy actually attacks me like that. Although with Dodge Food, they don't get debuffed. Maybe I should not use Dodge Food. But, you know, I'm trying to go second by, you know, not using... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the effect. They get when they have Origin of Ping or whatever. That's pretty nice. As I was saying, I want to go second. My was in dodge, but I feel like if I go second, I feel naked if I don't have dodge food, you know? So I don't want. I don't want to take it off. I definitely don't want to take it off. But I also want them to AoE me and get debuffed. Let's see if this Kusok AoEs me. He didn't. He did not. And then her AoE, which I mentioned like doesn't do the most damage, but her AoE lowers crit chance and crit damage from the enemy. It can be pretty good. I just think, you know, in this meta where enemies have cleanse, like Demon King and Purgatory Melee, it's the kind of debuff I'm not too excited about. But it could be good against other unknown teams, I think. So, Shuju Salmon, sorry, I took a little while to get back to that point. I think if you've been playing with Unknown, and Unknown is your main team already, I see zero reason, so useful, to know that Tarmier is on her, oh my god, why you wouldn't summon. Honestly, like, this is such an upgrade to Unknown, and this is gonna ensure that Unknown might just be the best team right now. I'm not sure. And if you're already using Unknown, Tyr is in the banner, so that's dupes for Tyr. Freyr is in the banner, so if you guys, you know, if you don't have him 6/6 yet, that's dupes for him. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't summon for her. Now, if you already have a pretty good demon team, you know, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait a few weeks. Okay, so she got debuffed by the thing. Let's see the corrosion. Okay, you saw the corrosion there? It's based on current HP. I'm pretty sure, not max HP. So I want to take a look and make sure that that's the case. Yeah, remaining HP. It's based on 500k, wow. It's based on remaining HP. So if it's the first turn, you're going second, right, and the enemy AoEs you, they already have max HP, that's going to be the most effective time for those debuffs, opposed to like towards the end of the match. But in any case, still, yeah, he's going to have a lot of thingies. Wait, it caps at 5, so I can do a AoE and a single target. Ooh, okay. Let's see this level 2 single target here. Not bad. 620k. With max stacks on the enemy. In on here, this is pretty good. So if you're already rocking a top tier demon team, I would wait a few weeks first. We have a whole month to summon for her, to see if she truly is like the new best. Because if she isn't, I don't see why you would waste gems on her, knowing full well, right, full well, that in a few months, December, end of December festival, is gonna be a new Meliodas. Like, the chances are very high that it's gonna be another Meliodas. And let me tell you, the chances also are that he's gonna be the new Bastion in the game. When, okay, apart from Assault Melee, when have they released a Festival Meliodas that wasn't the best unit in the game at launch? Right? Lost Vein, not Assault Meliodas, but I mean he eventually became good, but not Assault Meliodas, but Lost Vein. Then you have Purgatory Melee, Trader Melee, right? The track record for Meliodas is very good, okay? That's all I'm saying. And guess what team he's gonna be good on? Huh? Yeah, you guessed right. Demons. So, I don't know. You're gonna have to really think about it. If you're already, you know, you invested a lot of gems on Demon King, bought all his cosmetics, right? Got very, very good gear on him. Because you're gonna have to make brand new gear for her too, you gotta keep that in mind. You got like everything for Demon King. And then you got crazy investment on all your demon characters already. And then you're gonna invest another... Oh, I forgot about the passive. You're gonna invest out like 900 gems on this character, plus the cosmetics, plus perfect gear. Right, if you really want to make her really, really good. You could. And, you know, you could. But why would you when you can still just get champ 1 of Demon King? So you gotta keep that in mind, right? I completely forgot to talk about the ultimate. Oh my god. The ultimate. Why I kept mentioning that I don't care to max it out. So, you have a revive, which is whenever one of your allies die. So let's say... And you can see it says 1 here because she's 3/6. Let's say, for example, right? Tyr over here, he dies. And with that, I got a stack on top of my head called Leader of Death. And that is a revive. But I revive with 1 HP and 0 ult gauge. So it's not like a Goddess Liz revive or anything, it's just you revive with no ult gauge and 1 HP, okay? And at 1 to 3/6, you can only get 1 revive throughout the match. At 4/6, you can get 2 revives, meaning that if, let's say, Tyr and Freyr die, then I can get like 2 revives. And then at 6/6, you can get 3 revives. The thing is that how often is this really gonna happen? Right? Like, how often is this going to be a thing that's gonna win you the match, really? When you think about it. Because it's one... Oh no, she's gonna cleanse debuffs. Okay. It's one thing if that was just straight good revives, because then I could push ult, right? And then maybe win that way. But she revives with no ult gauge and 1 HP. So I don't think that's really gonna win you games that often. It might win you some here and there. But is it worth, you know, going an extra maybe 1800 gems? Or worse, like 2700 gems for that? I genuinely don't think so. Especially considering that with how inconvenient her passive is to play against, with the corrosions and stuff, I think she's gonna be main target for a lot of teams. You know, Tarmiel Link has been traditionally on Freyr, so if people still use it on Freyr, not for Tyr, people still use it on Tyr, then she's gonna be the best target because she has, you know, not Tarmiel Link. And so, might end up being better going for her over going for Tyr, for example. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a higher chance that one of your teammates die before she dies. Maybe two. All three? Are you telling me that they're gonna kill Tyr, Freyr, and then Nanashi, and then kill her? I just find that very unlikely. I just really find that unlikely. So, I think that for majority of people, they're gonna prioritize going for her or Tyr. And then if they go for Tyr first and then her, that's the one revive you get from, you know, 1/6. But if they go her and then Tyr, that's no revive at all. Right? I don't know. Maybe I might be proven wrong in the future. I'm not sure. But that's just how I see it, right? So I wouldn't say chasing dupes is worth it. If you get her like second multi like I did, I'll just stop summoning. I don't think her dupes are really worth pulling for. And you want to go second anyway, so getting extra CC is worthless. This whole video didn't go second once because it's ungeared, but ungeared, I'm gonna go play with like Nanashi with no gear. And, you know, that's gonna heavily dampen my CC. I'm not gonna use cards with CC, I'm gonna use a card set that has low CC, stuff like that. Probably the card set that gives you extra, is it attack related stats? Or just attack for each debuff on the enemies for Ragnarok? That's probably what you're gonna be running for her in geared. Trying to get as low a CC as possible. Oh, sorry for not having much variety of teams in this showcase, by the way. It's just, I mean, that's the team, right? Like, are you really gonna run her if you don't have Tyr? No. I'm gonna answer you that right now. You're not. You shouldn't even pull for her if you don't have Tyr. If you don't have Tyr and you really want to pull him from the banner, then fine. But if you don't already have Tyr worked on and stuff like that, I don't know if I would say she's even that good for just having. Like, you really need Tyr. He is gonna make the team for her. And then, you know, Freyr's Holy Relic, also very good. What else would I use? Echidna? I guess I could replace Freyr with Echidna. Not much of a difference though. The debuff from her would be nice. Sure. But really, he's already giving basic stats, and he's just a better unit in general, so. Does this kill Arthur? Probably does. Never mind, Mr. Crit. Never mind. Completely missed that crit. So I'm just gonna play one more. Kinda wanna go second. It's just, in this meta that we have right now, the only team that wants to go first is Sins. Because the only three meta teams are Unknown, Demons, and Sins. And Demons and Unknown wants to go second. They do. They want to go second. That maximizes Tyr and now maximizes her. And so does Demon, like, going second with Demons maximizes Demon King. Strange matter. I think I should have gone and removed all of Itachi's clothes. Itachi. I'll just play another anime game. Nanashi. I should have stripped of Nanashi of all his clothes. And that would have gotten me some matches where I would have managed to go second, but it's fine. It's fine. Finding real players on JP is very hard because like the game's pretty dead right now. So it wouldn't make a difference. But you know, her damage is very good. Her single target damage is very good. Her AoE damage is actually not that bad. Mostly because even before the attack goes in, you're already triple debuffing. So, you know, you're debuffing the entire enemy team, so you're getting 9% attack related stats from her passive, so... Yeah, the corrosion's pretty good against Demon King. If you manage to go second against Demon King, you're gonna be really cocking him with the corrosion. Alright. She's good. I want to see her with full UR gear, how much damage she's gonna do. I think her single target is gonna hit super hard with UR gear. So, can't wait for that.